Oi, you NPCs. Let's speak about NPCs, mate. Everybody's an NPC. The only people that are close to not being NPCs are people that realize that the world is full of NPCs and that they are the one themselves and that there are no main characters. Even those that you think are main characters are not main characters. You see, everybody is sort of parroting something else. Everybody is doing something that somebody else wanted to. Look, what do I mean by NPCs, first of all? For the old folks here, I have to explain to you that an NPC is, let's say you're playing an open world game and there's somebody, their only job is to just remain in that whatever location and they do not go anywhere. You go and speak to them and they only have a few limited, well, as what do you call it? As the game engines now get better and better, they'll have more expression, but their expressions are often limited. The NPC's expressions are often limited, whereas the main player moves freely in the world. And even in some games, there are cheat codes to which the main player can go meta. So that's something that people never explain. Everybody think they're a main player and they can go meta. To go meta, bro, to be understanding of what I'm saying. If you are an NPC and you can go meta right now, if you just understand what I'm saying, please listen carefully. We are all NPCs. I am an NPC. It is not an insult when somebody, oh, just look at NPCs. That person is an NPC. The whole world and how it functions is simple. There were things here before us, before you were born, before you and I were born. We picked those things up because the people, the past generation, wanted us to have those things. So those things are not just material, they're also immaterial, so spiritual of a kind. We are parroting the same words of our past ancestors, whether it be in books or some philosophers who passed down some sort of wisdom and we just parrot it to each other. We are parroting somebody else's speech, somebody else's, nothing is new under the earth, you see. Somebody who doesn't think they're an NPC haven't realized yet that their whole life revolves around other people wanting them to do things that they low key probably don't even want. You are doing things that other people want you to want, or you want things that other people want you to want. You want the things that your parents want you to want. And then you may think, oh no, I don't want the things my parents want me to want. Maybe it's your friends, you want the things that your friend wants you to want. No, I don't. I don't want the things my friends want. But we can go up and up the list. Yes, you may not want the same things as your parents or your friends or your own government or your own whatever. But you may want the things that your in group want. And that also makes you an NPC. That makes you a non-playable character because you think you're a goth. You think you're different. You're not. You have the characteristics of other goths. You have the same sheer interests. You think you are free, you're spiritual, you're a spiritual being, and you are alone in the universe. That thought alone was passed down to you, and you just parroted to someone else. Everybody's an NPC in all their actions and speech, bro. In all their search, we are all on the same path, the path laid down by the past generation. Our ancestors, the people before us, they set a path for us, and you follow it. It's very obvious who the NPCs are. Anybody religious is NPC. An atheist is an NPC. An agnostic is an NPC. Somebody who considers themselves spiritual is an NPC. The moment you kind of become a main character or go meta above all of this is when you realize, bro, I've said this many times, you have no mind of your own. The main character now kicks in and realize everything that everybody has told them to do came from everyone else. And it didn't come from him. It came from the outside world. It came from these parents. It came from his school. It came from the government. It came from his politics. It came from his religion. Everything you have, bro, everything you are, who you are, was created by others. And you run around here thinking you're a main character. Everyone actually think they're main characters. They think, achieving the riches makes you a main character. The closest person in the Matrix that became the one was not Neo, bro. It was not the architect or the oracle. It was not that kid who bent the spoon and said, "Oh, it's the spoon. It's all in the mind," or whatever the fuck bullshit that kid was on about. The closest person that came to going matter and becoming a main character was Cypher. Cypher realized that the real world and the fake world are both the same. Morpheus and the other characters who live in the real world in Babylon wanted him to want that life. And he also bought into it too, so he went along and think he wanted that life. And then he had an awakening and thought, oh, wait on a minute. I know that the fake world is fake, and I know that the real world is in a way fake because just something doesn't feel right. Both the real world and the fake world want me to want something. So why don't I just make the choice, right? And choose the fake world, even though I know the stake isn't real. I know that that isn't real. But I would rather that than to pretend that I am something else. And so Cypher decided to go back into the fake world and just become somebody important, someone of like an actor. That's how it works. Once you become awake and you realize there are no main characters, we're all NPCs. The things that you want, people want you to want them. People want you to be rich. People want you to be spiritual. People want you to be poor. People want you to be anything you think is different. All paths are the same. Until you have your own path, bro, which is very difficult and damn near impossible to find, you are just an NPC. Because you're also always exploring or finding paths that were already created, roads that are already paved, standing on top of standing on the shoulders of the giants who have already created this, and those giants were also inspired by other different giants. To give you an example, Einstein copied an Italian scientist for his thesis, for his work, for his theories, and he stole them, did such a good job. I'm not even against it. He's stealing of I have to find this Italian guy. We don't even know who he is because Einstein did such a great job at stealing that man's theories and turned them into his own. And then a lot of the things he speaks about, all the Einstein science is metaphysics. Why do you think many people don't understand them? Because they're just metaphysics, bro. He was trying to go meta, but going meta is realizing that Einstein stole all that shit and his brain is the same as yours. You are a moron, he was a moron. That's going meta. If you think he was a great man and a genius, you are putting authority into him and then removing it from yourself, making you an NPC. Don't you get it? Any funny form of hierarchy that you follow, you're giving that hierarchy your own authority, making you an NPC, a follower. I don't know if this is clear. Anyways, we are discussing something very, very deep, and one day I would like to go into it for maybe hours and speak about it, because I can speak about this for hours. But I don't want to, because the more I speak, the more I want you to understand something. And if I want you to understand what an NPC is, that will make you an NPC. That's a double-edged sword. Catch 22. A snake eating itself. All you black girls where your head hurt or your hair start to do that itchy shit, just get a spoon, bro. Go. That feels much better than, oh, And then you can create those locks. I'm changing the topic because, well, we're all NPCs. I'm a proud NPC. I don't really fight it, bro. You fight it because you're empty. You want to feel special. So other people, you always point that other people are NPCs and you're not. This hair is getting too long and out of control, bro. But goodbye, you NPCs. Blip, blop, blip, blop, blip, blop, 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 blop. Pay attention to your life. You're always parroting somebody else's beliefs. There are no beliefs of your own. There is no path of your own. You're trapped. Be like Cypher and just choose the fake world, bro. That's going mad. Say I'm an NPC and I'm proud of it, and everyone else is an NPC. I can no longer call someone an NPC. It's not in me. I can't say, oh, look at him. He's an NPC. I am one. What the fuck am I talking about? Goodbye, gentlemen, and take care. Goodbye, gentlemen, and take care. Oh, it's you again. Oh, it's you again. The path to the reason should be pointed out. Goodbye, gentlemen. Have a good day. Goodbye, gentlemen. Have a good... Fuck off, bro.